Hi there again. I hope you'll bear with me as I learn to use this program and stay on task. Um, the students really, they have no models for the thinking of um, how teachers think or what kind of reading strategies a teacher uses in their brain. And so we have to keep pushing them to make it obvious and to make it so that their students will understand the kind of thinking that they want. And that's one of the biggest ahas for our future teachers. You'll hear them say things like, my teacher never did that for me. Anyway, you're going to have them create something to do the presentation. Like I said, it could be a PowerPoint, it could be a Google Doc, something that they can either send you or give you access to, because you will create an online bank of these for them. At the end of the lesson, they will ask the students to reflect on the benefits of the strategy before they tell them. Then they will tell it. What is the strategy? Is it used before, during, or after? Um, the book tells them if they choose strategies from um, Content Matters or content area writing, it tells them before, during, or after, but often they miss that. Or could it be used in multiple ways? What materials do they need? Um, I, I'll make a separate PowerPoint and thing on the principles of content area literacy so we can go over that. But I will tell you that they do not understand this and they get very confused about it. The extensions or adaptations would be different ways that they find online to actually use this, or thinking of different ways on their own. Um, this is the hard one. How do they use it in other content areas? Because if I am usually English can think of history, and history is pretty good at thinking about English, but if it's something science and math, they they start saying the same things over and over again. So I actually give them time in class after the presentation to talk in their content area groups about how they might use it. Unfortunately, our students are not good at applying. That's a secondary problem. If they don't see it in their content area, they don't think it applies to them. So I actually do even ask them to maybe provide links of where they could find them online being used in other content areas. And then you want them to cite. We want them to be good digital citizens. Um, so I do suggest that they meet with me individually, especially the first couple of people that are going to go. You want those to go well, or they're all not going to be good. I even say they can Skype with me. I can meet with them face to face. Of course, most of you are not there full time, so that is going to be hard for you. Um, I want them to send the presentation at least 2 nights before. I gave tons of feedback and suggestions to clarify with them so that I wasn't surprised ahead of time. And then, quite honestly, if they didn't fix what I suggested, I was probably a lot harder on their presentation. Um, and then they do know that these are going to be posted. And yes, if there were still errors, I did go back and fix them before I posted them for the entire class. You want these to be as good as possible. And they get better as they go, quite honestly. Um, so that's that. I'm going to stop here since I have less than a minute anyway to talk about the next thing.